Hey, this is Gary G with the Inland Valley News here at the California Association of African American Superintendents and Administrators for a great cause, great purpose, great meeting, great results. Stay tuned for videos and interviews.
Nasty rumor going around in Sacramento that when things get hot, Dwight brings his mama with him. So I didn't know I had a son named Dwight, but I'll take him anyway. Thank you for coming, and it's a good time to be here. As you know, someone who has supported this organization and has, of course, called on us at times when he needed help in Sacramento. The Superintendent of Public Instruction is running slightly behind. So I want you all to go back home because he supported our organization. I want you all, when you go back, encourage our educators to wake up and participate. The numbers are there. We have the numbers. We just have to be sure that they exercise their right to vote. This organization has grown, and it has grown because of Dwight Bond and his leadership. It has grown because you have supported us over the years. I can remember when the only people here was Dwight and myself. And now we can't even find a place to sit down.
Well, all I can say is this is another successful event. We probably have about 400 people here. It seems like we keep growing every year. And one of the great things about this event is how we make connections between organizations, administrators, vendors, attorneys, and of course legislators. So we have done everything we can to bring people together around the work that we have to do. Dr. Chandler Shortfall, I am the past president of California Association of African American Superintendents and Administrators.
I'm to be here at CASA fighting quality education for the masses of children in California. I'm so glad that we have organizations like this one who can help make sure that we have a voice for quality education for those 6 million school-age children in our state. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
There's your award.
Especially our African American young people that continue to have a gap in every data set that we review. But we know our students are capable, and we know that we are going to have to be strategic about addressing their needs and closing the gap.
Organizations and after-school programs and family support groups. So I'm really here to salute you and all that you do. I'm also here to let you know that education is one of the priorities of the Legislative Black Caucus that has been enshrined in our own policies. I think it's education and black enterprise. So that means learning and jobs. And you all are at the front line of that. I'm the youngest member of the legislature. I'm 27, and I mention that because many of you recognize that younger people have had a much more difficult time accessing the economy than previous generations. The recession hit at a time when many young people who had gone to school, who had followed the rules of getting out, but they simply couldn't attain the job opportunities that their parents and grandparents did. So that has to change. That has to change certainly with what we're doing in the classroom, and that's why we've done things like implement the Common Core, embrace President Obama's call for high quality education, and change the way we fund. We changed from a convoluted funding formula of previous decades to this local control funding formula, which tries to concentrate resources and give local jurisdictions responsibility to lead and excel. So CASA is a frontline organization that will help that become a reality, and the Legislative Black Caucus in my office are here to be of service. And give the wide round of applause for his hard work.
Our mission is to make sure that children receive the support they need to not only be academically great, but also to be able to develop their personal and social skills. And oftentimes this is dealing with the food and everything that we have to give them. We have to make sure that kids come to school right. You know, where's Dr. Rickett? She did a poem, and her poem talked about part of her life, and many of us may have experienced that. Some of us lived on welfare. You know, we did the government cheese and all that. Well, this month is actually National Hunger Action Month. And in organization that I work with, the Matrix Group, we are striving to feed 1 million kids this year. Right now, we've reached 684,000. So if you
to achieve as a result of being a part of it?
I worked with CASA from the very beginning. I was the legislative liaison, and I helped them with their legislative agenda for each year, and also helped them to meet with other legislators that they could lobby and also influence in terms of promoting their own agenda.
Fantastic. Thank you, Dr. George King.
As many of you know, it's like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. He can do it. And he has done it by your presence here today. I bring you greetings on behalf of Dr. Sheila Trainum Evans, the president of the National Council on Educating Black Children. I am a board member along with Dwight Bonds and Dr. Pamela Powell and many others.
Race to me and tell me what to do. It's that simple. Just tell me what to do. Have a great evening. I'm very proud to be here.
Since you said that ski trip to
over 300,000.